but I'm going to start positive today. And that is with cut 26, G, because this might be the best thing you've heard all day, because we're in this debate about sports right now being played, college football being played, high school sports being played, kids going back to school. And you're hearing all this nonsense from the Fauci crowd and Fauci and all of them themselves who want to keep you hunkered down, under your kitchen table. Well, I don't know this gentleman's name. And I saw this today on social media, and I just thought this is about the best thing you've heard all day. This is a coach, I believe, of a high school football team in Pennsylvania, and I'm just guessing at that. It may be a small college, junior college, I don't know. But take a listen to this. Cut 26, G. Roll that.
When I hear things like it's not worth the risk, first of all, as a coach, I have had the opportunity to watch this football team at Bedford prepare for this year. And we told them, if you wear your mask, you social distance at meetings, split your time in the weight room. They've done all those things. We said, if you follow these protocols, you will have the opportunity to play. To now come back to them and say, you've done everything right, but you know what, we still don't have the will to let that happen. And I think back to those words, it's not worth the risk. We know, most of us up here have either played or been a part of athletics. We understand that there's inherent risk to what we do. That's why there's an ambulance that sits out by the football fields on Friday night. We know that there is risk, but always that risk-benefit reward ratio has always been left up to the families to determine, is this worth the physical risk? Well, I don't see any difference in that now. And quite frankly, the governor has himself said, when he was out in a protest in the streets of Harrisburg, he said when asked, did you follow your own protocols? He goes, no, I didn't, because I felt the cause was worth the risk. Well, we cannot just allow one person in Pennsylvania to discern for everyone which causes are worth the risk and which are not. That decision needs to be left up to parents, and it needs to be left up to families. Is it worth the risk? I believe that in my case it is. Maybe some other people don't. But at the end of the day, if we're going to leave that decision only up to one person, then we have a problem that's far greater than COVID-19.
Amen to that, Coach.
Yeah. Bob Boom.
Mm-hmm. Bob Boom is right. How about that guy run for governor? When you're done coaching.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's right on the money.
But he makes a great point. Oh, you did everything right, everything we asked you to do, but you're still not going to play. So then why are there guidelines?
Best part of the whole thing is when he takes a swipe at the governor, even when he went to his protest. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Did you follow your own protocol there, Gov? Mr. Wolf? Well, no, I thought the cause outweighed the risk. But yet the same guy's going to tell all these kids who have done everything right, well, no, I don't think we can make this happen.
But isn't that what they're doing to us? I mean, we've all worn, not all, but a lot of us have worn masks. It was only supposed to be for a certain amount of time. Wear masks, social distance, wash your hands, don't go to large gatherings. Most of the population is still following those guidelines that were only supposed to be implemented for a short period of time, just to get over the curve, flatten the curve, do all this stuff. And we did it. And yet we're still here. And now we're even talking about not allowing our kids to go back to school. And kids weren't even an issue. Kids had like a 0% rate of passing it along. And now it's all of a sudden, they're closing down schools because 2 kids tested positive for COVID, even though their symptoms were barely anything. I mean, it's absolutely mind-boggling where we came from and where we're at now.
Well, that to me is a testament to the walk-away movement. So many moderate Democrats like, enough's enough. This is clearly political. This is clearly something bigger going on here. And people who aren't brainwashed by a media that, is constantly giving them a barrage of Trump is the devil and this, you're going to die, and the fear-riddled, reports and the endless amounts of death tolls and negative media, and then the social confirmation biases through your social media. People know instinctively this is wrong. This is political. This is all about something bigger. This is a problem now. I mean, people are really going to start standing up. You look at the poll we saw yesterday from that local Fox affiliate in Nebraska.
Pick 6, G. You could put that up while Paul's talking about it.
Right.
Yesterday. So
it was 90% of the people. Would you go to a restaurant or a public gathering without a mask? And it was 90% said yes. It was like 27,000. Gee, do you have it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So it was 90% had it. I went back to see where it was. It was 27,000 said yes, 4,000 said no.
It's in the 810 G 810 box for a pick six. They're all in there.
So when I went back today to look at it, I wanted to see how far it went because I like when you find these local reports because you have honest reporters who still want to do their jobs before they've made it to the mainstream and they're kind of controlled. It's gone now. If you look for it today, it's not there today.
Yeah.
They just took it down. The page can no longer be found. They don't take pages like that down. It just doesn't fit part of a big giant corporate agenda, in my opinion.